Have an event coming soon and don't want to look mediocre? I got you. Hello internet friends, I'm Cam and I talk about everything through the lens of a female zillennial living in the West. If you're new here, you might be interested in my other video where I share my secrets to glow up by looksmaxxing, which follows a hierarchy of beauty needs. For the purpose of emergency looksmaxxing, I will be focusing on 3 main pillars: basic health, basic grooming, and professional grooming. I'll show you what I do when I have only 1 week, 3 days, or 1 day to go from mediocre, which is basically me every day, to an objective 8 or above. First, basic health. We need this check to build a canvas of clear skin, fit body, and mental peace for further glow up. I want to note that what I'll be sharing are not medical advice, so always check with your doctor before trying any new regime. A week before D-Day, eat more leafy greens for the extra antioxidants. I need caffeine to start my day, so I replace coffee with green tea, which is supposed to detox your body and clear your skin, according to my Asian mom and aunties. Minimize salt, refined sugar, and dairy intake. If you have more willpower than me, maybe just cut out dairy and added sugar completely. Excessive salt always makes me puffy, too much sugar always breaks me out, and dairy makes me incredibly bloated. This is a very short-term sacrifice you need to make during this 7-day boot camp, but if eliminating these foods make you cranky, which is not what we want to do for our mental health, maybe allow yourself to have a little and push yourself harder on the other thing I'll be mentioning right now, which is working out. I have fitness class 2 days a week, but I would up that to almost every day a few weeks before the big day if I really want to look more toned up. If for some reason you can't work out more frequently, try to get more move minutes by taking walks. You need to stay hydrated as well, especially after the extra exercises. Drink lots of water and avoid alcohol. That shit's gonna puff you up and dry you out. Save the booze for the day the bootcamp is over. Remember to sleep more too. If you're a night owl, go to bed a bit earlier. Try your best to have 7 to 8 hours of sleep a day because you need that to look and feel better. With skincare, I make sure to hydrate and moisturize very well to have glowy skin, especially during winter. I have dehydrated combination oily skin, which makes my T-zone very oily and acne prone, but my cheeks are usually a little bit tight and dry. So the way I cope with it is firstly to use toners and serums with hydrating ingredients. Some of my favorite ingredients are Propolis, Aloe, Ginseng, and Snail Mucin. I only use cruelty-free cosmetics, by the way. I will never support any brands that test their products on animals, and I've made another video to talk about it right here. I just can't feel beautiful knowing that innocent animals are tortured just for me to look prettier. Anyway, in addition to hydrating products, I also gently exfoliate with BHA every other day. My skin is usually pretty clear, but just a few weeks before filming this video, I had a very bad breakout because I was binge eating sugar on my vacation. So this Paula's Choice BHA and the Inculus Retinol really helped with clearing up my skin and healing scars and dark spots. So I add this extra step after the hydrating toners and serums. There's no way to get rid of acne within a week, but I make them less swollen by applying a spot treatment like this Eradicate Drying Lotion every night and slap on pimple patches during the day. I highly recommend this PURITO acne patches. They are a gazillion times thinner, less visible, and lighter than the popular COSRX ones. I'm also guilty of squeezing my pimples and regretting right after, so refrain from popping the zits. A week is usually enough for my acne to completely flatten, so I just need to cover the dark spots with some makeup. When you're done with hydrating and treatment, the last step is gonna be to seal everything with a moisturizer. I have oily skin, so any oil-based moisturizers never cut it. And the only thing that does it for me is this Rovectin Lotus water cream. It's super lightweight, it sinks in almost immediately, and in winter I just layer this a couple of times and I'm good to go. And don't forget a hydrating sunscreen as well. During the 7 days before the bake day, I would usually brush my teeth with charcoal toothpaste every day. I don't really do this every day because charcoal toothpaste can be abrasive, and using it daily for a long time can increase sensitivity. But this for once is for an emergency. Hello and Lush are the only cruelty-free toothpaste brands that I actually like. I had absolutely no luck with any other brand so far. And once you're happy with the result, pause on the charcoal and switch back to regular toothpaste. This is also a good time to nourish your hair for heat styling on the big day. I have damaged bleach hair, so I make sure to condition it very well with leave-in conditioner before drying and apply oil afterwards to add more shine. This Purology leave-in conditioner and the Verb Ghost oils are things that my hairdresser recommends that I absolutely love and cannot live without. Now, if you have only 3 days, with Basic Health, check out the regime that I mentioned for the week before D-Day. Basic grooming within these 3 days is also very similar to if you have a week. Focus on hydrating, exfoliate gently, and use face mask if you need extra nourishment. If possible, I would recommend not wearing any foundation or concealer within these 3 days and only wear a sunscreen, just to make sure your skin can breathe and not clog the pores even more, which might cause more acne. We don't really want more pimples. Quitting foundation and concealer for a couple of days personally helped me with my bumpy skin texture, especially on the forehead. 3 days before the big day, I would add some gentle overnight teeth whitening strips after brushing my teeth. For hair, I follow the same regime with my 7-day treatments, but I add this Fuji K18 hair mask after towel drying my hair. This shit works wonders for me, but honestly, unless your hair is heavily processed, don't even feel pressured to spend so much on an expensive hair mask. Okay, if we have 1 day, with so little time, most of my suggestions would be focusing on professional grooming. Here's everything I would do. Eat as clean as possible. Cut out salt and refined sugar. Eat food that keeps you full longer like oatmeal, Greek yogurt, and nuts. Drink lots of water and green tea. Some people would tell you to reduce carbs. I personally love carbs too much to quit it, but you can definitely consider that. Intermittent fasting could also be a quick fix. I started fasting around a week before filming this video because I was desperate with my flared up skin. Apparently, intermittent fasting should help with balancing insulin level, which calms the androgen hormones that trigger acne. Honestly, don't quote me on this, I'm not a doctor. But I followed the 16-8 method and coupled with eating cleaner, at least no new zits pop up and I feel noticeably less bloated. Also, I wouldn't work out too hard a day before because honestly, there will not be any visible results. You'd probably just end up feeling sore and shitty the day after. With skincare, in addition to what I already mentioned, I would add this AHA BHA peel to refresh my skin. If you have very sensitive skin or if you still have healing blemishes, I might just skip this just to be safe. If you've hit plateau with at-home skincare, maybe this is the time to go for a facial. I've heard great things about Hydra facials lately. Haven't tried it myself though, but do let everyone know in the comment section if you have experienced it. Go to the hair salon for a professional blowout or hairstyling the day of, or if you have a full day before, take this chance to freshen up your hair color. If you have hairstyling done the night before, let your hairdresser know so they don't loosen the curls. It will look a little ridiculous on the spot, but it will soften overnight. Get a manicure. I do my nails at home, so it's always done the day before to make sure they don't chip. Go to a nail salon if you're looking for something more elaborate. If you're not confident with your makeup skill, book a professional appointment. Your nearest Sephora should have this service. Keep in mind that rather than copying trends, aim for a flattering makeup that emphasizes your strong features. Okay, truth is, no matter how hard we work on our looks, we'll always still be insecure about something. From my experience though, people are usually too busy to worry about their own problems, so no one is probably gonna notice your blackheads or a few spots here and there. So use that knowledge to your advantage by not obsessing over your imperfections and just be confident. A nice smile and the ability to own the room is gonna take you a long way. Confidence is hot. Alright my beautiful friends, I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comment section if I'm missing anything. Remember to check this video where I share my no BS looksmaxxing journey and how you can also glow up from inside out. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and if you want to have more girly life hacks, please subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Peace and love.